Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to the video. So the Better Together update for Minecraft on console is one of the most confusing updates for most people that seem to follow the game, and it seems like 90% of the comments that I read seem to be slightly misinformed in some way or another, and this is true for any other YouTuber that I have seen and they've told me about, like, oh yeah, most people just seem to not be getting it. So I figured, given that most people have some big misunderstanding about this update, I figured I'd make today's video because there's something you know about the Better Together update that is probably quite wrong. So here's today's video, letting you know that everything you know about the Better Together update is wrong, and just listen to this video all the way through so you'll know exactly what it actually is, because there's lots of big misconceptions, and in today's video I wanted to cover 5 of them and let you know why they're not true. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video, like if you do like it because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like the Minecraft console videos, and also of course that you'd like me to keep making videos about this Better Together update thing, because it is a really big deal right now, both for myself and for all of you, because, you know, there's the big questions of like what's going on, everything's changing, and yeah, that is kind of the truth. And I think because of the fact that everything's changing and they don't want it to seem too negative, I think they've been deliberately kind of talking about it like it's an update to the game. But the first big thing you gotta know about the Better Together update is that if you're a Minecraft console player, i.e. Xbox or Switch, it is not an update. This is not an update to Minecraft on the console. It is not TU57, it is not TU58, although those updates won't be coming out for Minecraft Xbox One. This is basically an entirely brand new version of the game. Instead of, you'll have your current TU56 Minecraft, and you'll have that forever, it seems like, but you'll also have a brand new version of the game, which will be the Better Together update. So yeah, this is not an update to the game. We say it's an update because it's an update to the Pocket Edition version of the game to bring it console features, but for console it's just a brand new version of the game that has new features in it and is therefore slightly like an update, but because it also removes features and because it's just an entirely different version of the game, it is just a different version of the game. It's not an update, and it's specifically, very specifically, not title update 56 or 57, 58, because that is the edition, system of updates, and the Pocket Edition calls it 1.2. So yeah, it's the 1.2 update, but it's the 1.2 update for PE. For console, it's just a brand new version of the game. I know that seems fairly obvious to a lot of you, but so many people have gotten that one wrong. And the second thing people have gotten wrong is the fact that they think it's coming out very soon. People think that, this big release date we've been following is the Better Together release date. It is not coming out this month. This update, the Better Together update, is not coming out this August. I have basically 100% certainty. Let's say 99.9% certainty. And yeah, the reason for that is because we don't even have the beta yet, the pure, just testing it out there. That hasn't come out. It's been something like 2.5 weeks since we first heard about that, and I don't know where it's gone since then. We just kind of know that they need to put more work into it, but still, we don't have the beta yet after all of this time, so let alone the update. There's going to be weeks between the beta and the full update. You'll probably see it in September, but if that could be delayed into October, and that means there's going to be a couple of months before we actually see this for full. If you don't have the beta program, or if you just don't care about the beta program, you want to see the full update, it'll be a few months until you see that. So after that, we've got the fact that it's not adding any new features to the game. This seems like a really obvious one, like, wait, so if it's not an update, then it obviously isn't adding new features, but some of you have been saying like, oh, are you excited for this update because you'll finally have command blocks? What are you going to do with those or that? Well, although you are able to have brand new features in this update, as in things that you didn't play with before, they're not really new features, they're just Pocket Edition features that we previously hadn't had on console, and now we'll have the Pocket Edition on console, or the Bedrock version on console. That means that what we'll be able to have is we'll have essentially the ability to play brand new things that we've never experienced before, such as realms, such as servers, and such as command blocks. These are the big ones, these are the really, big things people care about. Infinite Worlds is another one, but all of these brand new things are not new features, they're just Pocket Edition features that now we can experience because the game is being ported to the console. Again, that seems kind of weird, and I understand why you might be confused about that, but that is why they're not adding features, and that's why you can be excited about command blocks. But lots of people have been saying it like, oh, are you excited for the update that's going to add these things? And it's not really like that in the slightest. Also, because it is a brand new version, it's not only not adding new features, it's just bringing Pocket Edition features, but you will lose a few of the features that you're used to. I made a whole video on the 10 that you're missing. It's not many giant ones, like it's not as big as the realms or the Infinite World of Gaming, but it is still a trade-off. You're trading some of your existing features for some brand new features, and that's something you should be aware of before you transfer your world permanently. So next up, we have the fact that it's not removing your ability to play your existing Minecraft. If you want to just keep on playing Minecraft Edition that you know and love, that a lot of people do think, you can still do that on the Xbox One and on the Switch. However, there is a big asterisk attached to that, and that is if you continue to play that version, which they're not going to officially support because they're going to, they're going to root from the store. Yeah, other people won't be able to see it as easy, but if you do want to keep playing that version, then the big asterisk attached is that you won't get updates anymore. After the Better Together update comes out and the brand new version of Minecraft, the Bedrock version or the Pocket Edition comes to the console, you will not be able to get updates for that anymore, and that's why they're essentially forcing you to switch to the new version. But if you want to play the old version regardless, if you just want to play minigames, you still can with the old version. There'll be 2 versions of Minecraft, and it'll be really confusing because you have to ask, do you want to play Minecraft or do you want to play Minecraft Xbox One? And they're like, I thought we're on the Xbox One. Well, that's Minecraft, the Minecraft Minecraft's on the Xbox One, but the other one's Minecraft Xbox One. You'd have to have that whole conversation where everyone just goes, I'm not sure what you said there, Toycat. You're going to have to do that with your friends, and it's going to be pretty tricky, but that is something that you are, you will not have your ability to play existing Minecraft removed. It's just going to be slowly phased out. So the final thing is that it's not coming out for the Xbox 360, the Wii U, the PS3, or the PS Vita. If you have any of those 4 platforms, I've seen so many people who are like, Toycat, when's it coming for 360? And I have to be like, oh, this breaks my heart a little bit. This is an update only for the Xbox One and the Switch. There is going to be 2 sets of Minecraft console, which is especially confusing because I make a console video channel, but there's going to be the PS4, the PS3, the Wii U, the PS Vita, and the Xbox 360 edition, and then there's going to be the Switch and the Xbox One, which are going to be playing the Pocket Edition or Bedrock version. There's going to be 2 separate versions for 2 sets of platforms because only the Xbox One and the Switch can be upgraded to this new version. So with that said, there is one clarification that if you have a PlayStation 4, it might eventually come in the far future. It's not likely, but it's possible. But the Xbox 360, the Wii U, the PS3, and the PS Vita, don't worry, none of this Better Together update stuff affects you. There'll still be title update 57, then 58, then 59, then 60, 61, 62, etc. There'll be brand new updates for those versions of the game. It's just going to be separate to this Better Together stuff, and that's why I'll still be covering those updates and letting you know about them on this channel for as long as all of you do consider to watch it, because the vast majority of Minecraft console players right now are 360. Every single time, like I see a bunch of comments, most people seem to be playing on the 360 still, and that means if you're a 360 player, then I will still be covering that game on my channel. It's just that game is now diverging massively from the Xbox One and the Switch version. So now you know there is everything that you know, and are probably, lots of people had the misconceptions about when it came to the Better Together update. Hopefully you now know about it, and hopefully if you have any friends that are confused too, you share this video with them, because it seems like there's just this big, ball of confusion, and I think it honestly has, although it's not necessarily good for them, I think it has a slight benefit for the Pocket Edition team, because for a lot of people, they're like, no, I don't want to switch over to the mobile version of the game on my console, but because a lot of people think it is an update, or they think that it's like, because there's a lot of big misconceptions on it, I feel like that's beneficial for them in some ways, but also it sucks for them in some ways, because they get messages saying like, when's T58 out? So hopefully this video sets everything straight. If you have opinions on this update, now you can have them more genuinely than thinking about like this or that, and hopefully you're more informed as a result of this video. Like if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.